your countersuit is for $2,500, and you guys have no evidence.
Am I not allowed to like state the fact? Even the headphones alone, there were slashes on it, like he stabbed it. It was weird as.
Why didn't you take pictures of it?
I wasn't thinking like that. I was emotional. Like I didn't take out my phone and start taking pictures and stuff. I was just fighting with them and getting mad.
If I may add one more thing, I got a video from them of Noah mocking me, showing his full refrigerator of salmon and steak.
Oh, wow, yeah, I want to see that.
Sure.
Officer Montano, could you grab that from him? Yeah, she'll come to you. Yeah, stay there.
Thank you.
Then can I talk after the video?
And then you might have to restart it, sorry.
Cereal dispenser, lovely granite, I love it. It fits perfect.
Your mom.
And I love the little, it's a bee, it has honey in it, you get it. I have to go jump and do a couple of flips on the trampoline outside or something. Cause you know, I live here, you know what I'm saying? Eat some filet mignon, better than that.
He says we're going to see the fridge, but I think we already saw the fridge.
You saw the fridge.
Hold on one second, please. Hold on one second.
Thank you so much.
Sure,
Thank you.
I can certainly understand how this video caused you upset.
Thank you.
And I cannot understand how you expect us not to think that you are a very immature juvenile.
Yeah, I think that was very...
And cruel. Cruel.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
that may not necessarily mean he's
was-
entitled to charge you $1,500 for lost rent. But it does mean that the picture that you present to us certainly leaves a lot to be desired, and you have a lot of work to do on yourself, young man. You
Yes, sir,
understand
that makes sense. I was just gonna add on top of that. I agree with everything you said.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You were just sitting there laughing. I was watching the whole time. You were
no,
laughing.
I agree with
Sir,
what
you
you're
were
saying.
laughing.
That was very immature. That was very.
And you don't realize.
was-
You don't realize how petty that was, and none of that stuff was yours anyway. So I don't know what you thought you were doing. You were flexing.
That was
like, look, I've got this. I've got none of that stuff is yours.
Yeah.
You've never even earned any of that stuff in that video.
That was a direct rebuttal of him saying that we needed him and that we'd be homeless without him. So I was flexing the fact that I had a good relationship with my parents and that I have a stable place to live. I'm sorry. It did sound.
I didn't hear you say, you know what? I've got support.
No,
I've got a family. You were talking about a trampoline
I said I have a
over
good
your
relationship
pool.
with my parents.
You were talking about some honey from a bee.
I do pretty good backflips on that trampoline. But I
You're
did
being
definitely...
Wait, cut that out. Are we ready? Are we done? Get out.
Yeah,
Get out.
we're good.
We're done. Please.
You're excused. Both sides are excused.
Who
while we
won?
deliberate
Is
in
this...
case.
Well, we're not
We've
finished
heard
yet.
enough.
This courtroom is now in
Heard enough.
recess.
All right, Mr. Espinoza, Mr. Morgan, Ms. Nicholson, we have come to a unanimous verdict based on the evidence that was provided, testimony, credibility. Mr. Espinoza, we are finding in favor of you today. You have admitted to paying $100 towards rent for the month of November, so we're going to give you credit for that. Even though you folks left, in December, your stuff was still being housed in the plaintiff's home. For that, we're going to give you a third of the rent, so $100 for that. So that's a total of $300 in rent. You provided documentation that you needed to clean and repair damage that was caused in the amount of $235, so we're awarding you that as well. You had to rekey your place for $90. Utilities was $65, so in total, we're going to be awarding you $700. As far as your countersuit is concerned, Mr. Morgan, Ms. Nicholson, we're going to dismiss that. You provided no evidence of any missing property, any damaged property. Your property might have been wet. You can always get that dried, maybe toss them in the washer and dryer at your parents' house. At the end of the day, you all are young, but that's not an excuse. And I think a couple times, sir, you've mentioned, I'm just 19. I've seen immature people. I've seen people who have made poor decisions. I've made them myself. But, sir, you lack empathy. And that was documented today. You laughed when you shouldn't have. You were gloating. You're talking about things that you probably are involved in that are not legal. So you're on a course, sir, that is not the right course. And hopefully you get on the right path, you grow up. Let's just make better decisions, please. And get things in writing, sir.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
All right. So the verdict is in favor of you, Mr. Espinoza, in the amount of $700. Good luck to you, all of you.